just my paws. Who's your daddy?
You're not my dad!
Hey, welcome back from our little break. Did everyone get to use the restroom? Have a little snack? Don't forget to hydrate. Alright, let's keep going with our tour. If you haven't seen part 1 yet, I implore you to check it out.
Implores. I implores you.
Though it was recorded under some duress, it's informative nonetheless. Just not my best work, but we're keeping our heads up. So to continue our story from last time, in 2000, Hasbro and Atari filed a lawsuit against several indie devs and publishers who made numerous clones of Atari games, including Pac-Man. E-Games was one of the bigger publishers involved, with their 3D Maze Man games. Pac Guy was a major legal liability now. ValueSoft, who at that point owned the rights to the series, sold them back to Astral in order to avoid any complications. Under these circumstances, Astral released Vengeance or Bust, the continuation of the series. Having undergone an acid attack and concerns about copyright banhammers, Pac Guy was recolored and reborn as Pea Guy. This ploy worked, and once again PG was marketable, and thus thrust back into Pennsylvania in order to continue his noble fight against the
Nasty Lord.
Yeah, those things. We have 3 games in this pack. Pea Guy, Part 1, Ultima 9 Ascension? Yeah. We'll go with that. We also have the multiplayer spin-off Pea Guy Arena, and the last official game in the series, we've got Pea Guy Part 2, The Escape from Castle Ernie, as well as a sneak peek at the upcoming Apocalypse Now collection. We'll look into that later. For now, let's take a look at Part 1. It came with a 2-player co-op mode, but let's stick with the single player for now. I feel like I've said that recently. Our story picks up right where Pacula's curse left off, just after PG got splashed in the face and then pushed off the cliff.
Take out the garbage, Ernie.
Alright, let's watch the opening cutscene.
I fell into this jail cell when I was trying to find my Uncle Patches, who was kidnapped. A guy in a giant robotic suit splashed me with acid, but now I realize that it was just water.
Hello, Pea Guy. Remember me? I am the Great One, Ultima 9 Ascension.
What?
If my name is filled with too much splendor for you, then you can simply refer to me as Master.
Wait a minute, who are you?
I'm the one who splashed you with acid and trapped you in the multi-dungeon almost 18,000 years in the future.
What are you talking about?
Fool, you doubt me? If you don't believe me, look at the multi-calendar. It's the year 1999.
Three things about that calendar. 1, you didn't even use a new calendar so that the year could be an even 20,000. 2, it looks like the extra 9 was written on with red crayon. Well, 3, I'm not even going to dignify that calendar by checking to see if you bothered to write 9 in the other months.
Be assured that it is 1999, 9 on every month. And besides, The only proof you should need is me telling you. You're lucky that I even provided a calendar at all. Your Uncle Patches was not so lucky. I had him frozen in solid multi-carbonite. Pea Guy.
Why are you calling me Pea Guy?
I had your name legally changed on account of how small, insignificant, and spherical you are.
You look pretty spherical also.
You just believe that because you have not seen me in my full profile.
Now I remember you. That screen must magnify you like 50 times. Does it also make your voice deeper?
Cool. It is my suit that does that. And you will refer to the suit, which I am in now, only as the Intimidator. Besides, even without it, I am well over 30 feet tall.
Whatever. I'll tell an section.
Don't make fun of my name. I am an all-day-nasty lord, and as such I demand respect.
How did a person like you ever become a nasty lord?
We can't take over the planet. I was a major executive at the Gap, so we figured that would have the natural ability to manipulate people and dominate them in evil ways. I was also able to best candidate in an all-day contest of magic ability.
Magic? You mean you can cast spells?
No, Magic the Gathering. Enough of this chit-chat. You're in an inescapable multi-self, just like 8 other non-believers I caught. Now sit and ponder over why you are such a failure. There is no escape.
What about that vent?
What vent? I see no vent.
The vent with the sign on it that says vent.
You must be having delusional failure hallucinations. There is no escape, so don't even try.
I feel like our purple friend wasn't being totally honest with us, but nah, that's just a hunch. After crawling into the vent, we find our friends all escaped from their cell already.
Wow! Look at all the people here! Pigel, is that you?
Yes, I came here to do research on advanced cloning studies and to find someone named Professor Testtube. I was being helped by my niece Leah Silverberg. Hello! Anyway, we were jailed by a misshapen purple guy with a funny name. We easily got out using the vent, but now we're stuck here.
Okay, that explains how you guys got here. But what about these other 6 people?
Why should I talk to you after you abandoned us?
Shut up, Road Cone. I thought I would have brought you up better than to insult the Amazing One. What with all the stories I've told you and Epsilon.
What?
We knew you'd come back, sir. Sorry I was unable to make my meat-headed son behave for your great return.
Your son? What?
Road Cone, with his hair moosed into a giant orange spike.
I see. How did you guys get trapped here?
In an act of tremendous mental prowess, my father sent me to personally deliver a series of thank you notes to Ultima 9 Ascension for taking over this land. Of course, when I got to his fortress, Ultima 9 just threw me in jail.
Yeah, you're a failure. And when I came to punish my cone-headed son for thank you note delivering malpractice, I got thrown in here too.
Okay. How did the rest of you get here?
They call me the Mortuator. I came to Ultima 9 Ascension searching for my lost, horribly burnt, half-stupid brother, Kodo. First, that Ultima 9 Ascension tried to trick me by splashing water in my face and telling me it was acid. I mean, how stupid does he think I am?
Yeah.
Then he flipped a switch on his giant suit and it started to act like a jukebox. It was playing my entrance music, compelling me to enter a jail cell.
That's, unfortunate.
We're Julius and Frankfurt, and we are twins! We were playing with the frisbee when it went over the gate of that funny name guy's castle! When we went in to get it, he threw us in his jail cell!
I think that maybe I overestimated our captor.
I am a robot created by Professor Testtube. whom Pea Guy was trying to find. Apparently Ultima 9 Ascension wants to create duplicates of himself, and I was tried as an alternative to cloning. Ultima 9 Ascension threw me in a jail cell, calling me a failure when I was able to beat him in a game of sorry. He still sends me a note every day calling me a last-ditch effort and a first-rate loser.
Obviously, overestimated was an understatement on my part. Nevertheless, we need to get out of here, and I think that our captor is holding my Uncle Patches hostage. That wall on the east side looks weak. I'll bet I could bash my way through it.
Wow, no wonder the lids on the pickle jars in this house are screwed on so tight.
What? You were in my house while I was gone?
Of course we weren't squatting in your house.
House! Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. You guys were the ones who trashed my house?
Yes.
No.
Never mind. You're here now and we're gonna need all the help we can get. Let's go!
Okay, well, that was quite the lore dump.
Cool!
You get to choose a character to play as, but come on. There's really only one proper option, isn't there? Selecting Pea Guy, we head through the vent to the first level. We then get taunted by our captor.
Don't even bother pushing these buttons. Just go back to your cell and wait for me to verbally berate you further. After all, how could anyone as small as you ever hope to compete with my physical and intellectual hugeness?
Anyway, we don't have dots this time, but we gotta push all these buttons. Once finished, the floor explodes and we dive in. Another level, another taunt.
You think you're so clever escaping into my ventilation shaft. But if you're so clever, then why am I smarter than you?
We have this expanding wall to dodge, and these bumbleball looking rolling enemies, but it's all pretty straightforward. Next level, now we got moving walls. More encouraging words from our great leader.
Do you know what I hate most about you? The fact that you're not like me. I will preserve your freakishness forever. Just like Uncle Patches. By the way, you smell.
Check out our death screen.
Pea Guy, you are green and brown. Pea Guy, I mashed you to the ground. Pea Guy, na Pea Guy, you are mean and evil and
Now that's one catchy tune.
Pea Guy, it's your end I crave. Pea Guy.
And who wouldn't enjoy a cake filled with delicious fresh fruit? The secret is these 3 separate sections. Just pour your favorite Betty Crocker cake mix into the main bacon-filled pan and lock on this special inner chamber. Now pour more cake mix into this base pan. Pour more cake mix into this base pan.
We get all the buttons and we drop again.
For the last time, we're not putting on the purple coat you gave us.
Then you don't get any food.
It looks like we're gonna get food after all.
Then we got these nasties hitting these switches. Gotta avoid the walls collapsing on us and wait for the switches to get flipped. Clear the room, hit the buttons, and get out of here. Our next stage has these guys.
Well, look what we have here. You aren't in a giant robotic suit like the guy that threw us in here.
Then again, who would need a giant robotic suit anyway? I've never understood the need for arms and legs. They look so wild.
Oh, I've heard enough out of you. Let's just shut up and stop these guys, and maybe we can escape later.
So I guess all the nasties are here against their will too. Gotta get these guys to throw the switches. Then we head into a hedge maze of sorts.
You may be in a safe-looking hallway, but it's filled with clones of me. They were created by my manservant, Professor Test Tube. As far as the music, I picked it out myself.
So now we take out these tentacled mutant abominations and move further into the facility.
What's it like to be in the future, where I am ruler, my clones are my subjects, and you are just my pawns? Who's your daddy?
We got more field clones, more buttons, keep going.
Riddle me this, Pea Guy. What's round and green and stupid? Obviously not me, since I'm the great one.
How rude. Oh, it's all the same stuff anyway. Next. Now we get to a little boss fight with another clone.
I let you defeat all of those imperfect clones, but now I won't let you have it so easy, because I personally created this one myself, with no help from Professor Test Tube at all. Prepare to meet the wrath of my exact duplicate, the perfect clone.
He bounces and speeds around, and we get ammo refills from this pipe down here. When we hit the clone, he swells up and then chases you, and then shoots lasers out of his eyes as he deflates. That's a new one. With some patience, we finish him off and get teleported away without warning.
Okay, maybe the professor did create that clone also, causing it to fail. Besides, it wasn't truly perfect, as I am 10 times its size. Wait a minute. Those infidels broke into my teleportation system and teleported away. So who am I talking to?
Sure, guy. Just blame everyone else. We end up in a lab, though all I see is bathtub world. We get taunted again, then more clones and switches.
You may have defeated the successful clones, but you've only dug your own grave. Because you teleported into the heart of Professor Test Tube's lab, where you must now face the failed clones. Contrary to popular belief, they are not imperfect because they only have half their brains. They are imperfect because they are too dangerous.
Listen to these little gremlins. With the last button, we get teleported away again. More Tubland, same gameplay.
What's I just invented that one right now. Boy, am I clever.
How humorous.
Sure, I could come and crush you myself, but I have more important stuff to do. Like washing my hair, or maybe polishing Uncle Patches. Ha 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 ha.
At the end, we are whisked away to Professor Test Tube's main lab.
How is your work progressing, Professor Test Tube?
Fairly well, considering that you call me every 5 minutes and either ask how my work is progressing or challenge me to a contest of magic ability.
Quiet, slave.
For the 1000th time, I am not your slave. I'm only here because you pay me a great deal of money to make clones of you. So, by the definition of slavery, I cannot be a slave.
Not anymore. Being the multi-powerful nasty lord that I am, I had the definition changed. Now, a few of the prisoners that released on purpose should be arriving soon. Since your clones failed my purposeful test, now you must prove yourself by stopping those prisoners.
I'll bet. How many prisoners escaped anyhow?
Enough of your slave babble. Eliminate them, or else.
Or else what? You'll talk more? Where did Ken get this guy?
Another boss time.
Feel my paid-off wrath. I notice you have ammo. I'll be taking that.
He takes our ammo right away, so we gotta improvise. The trick to this fight is one of them classic gaming mechanics, making him run into walls by dodging out of the way. We teleport around and dodge while he shoots clones at PG.
Die.
When we hurt him enough, he just gives up.
Die. Ah, forget it. That little grape isn't paying me enough to die. See you later. And when you defeat my old boss, make sure that his estate pays me in full for the 5 months he's behind.
After another teleport, we end up in the Gauntlet.
You may have defeated my minions, but no one survives the Gauntlet. Watch your future's end.
Avoiding all the sharp stuff, we make it through and we hit the buttons.
Can may not have told you, but here are really cool, so you can't make fun of me. But it's not like there is much to make fun of anyway.
This guy needs a friend and a therapist. This room is more of the same, with the addition of this flame trap. Our hero makes it to the conveniently placed comms station.
Everybody, if you can hear me, this is Pea Guy. I think I've found a way to use the comm system to teleport us. I'm going to try to teleport us directly to Ultimate 9 Ascension. We've arrived, just like I planned. Is everybody here?
Yeah.
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 Just past that portal is Ultimate 9 Ascension. And we must defeat him to save my uncle. Let's do this!
Yippee-ki-yay, yeah.
Shut up, Coney.
Dares call me in my ultimate focus of multi-power. I can, master, rank 1. Silence, fool! Sorry.
Didn't I tell you to be quiet? Get out of that suit. It makes you look and sound even more ridiculous than you actually are.
Yes, sir. Yes.
By your pure bungling, you actually have my arch nemesis Pea Guy in a place where you can destroy him once and for all. Don't mess this one up.
Okay, boss.
I should have known you were worthless when you cheated in that contest of magic.
No, I didn't. You can't prove that. How do you know that?
You started bragging about it halfway through the game. Now, that Intimidator suit I gave, have you been cleaning it regularly?
Yes, sir. Like a religion. Your religion, master.
Fine. With that suit, there is no good reason why you shouldn't be able to instantly crush Pea Guy. I can't believe that I'm relying on you. Why did I even make you a nasty lord anyway?
Because I beat you in a contest of magic.
But that's just a dumb card game, and you cheated anyway. Look, as I said, you have Pea Guy right where you want him, so just finish the job. No fancy stuff.
Yes, sir. Stupid head.
There he is! Out of his suit even!
I honestly didn't think you'd get this far, mortal.
That kinda sounds familiar.
That is impossible since I created it just now.
Hey, that's exactly what Pacula said.
Yes, that may be true, but where Pacula failed, I shall overcome.
I've just about had it with you.
Enough, mortal. Now face the unspeakable wrath of my Ulte suit, the Intimidator.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing that your swift destruction won't fix. And now, Pea Guy, Let's give!
Oh, what? I kind of blacked out there. There's just a hard cut straight to music, and I guess we just survived this whole performance as his mech suit destroys itself. Now defenseless, PG confronts Ultima 9 Ascension.
Exploded! Ultima 9 must have never cleaned it.
Uh-oh!
You're defeated, Ultima 9 Ascension. Now where's Uncle Patches?
I don't have him.
What?
Those pictures of him I kept showing you, they were just Polaroids.
Then who does have him?
Ernie Smeller has your uncle. Smeller's that guy who pushed you off the cliff.
I thought Smeller worked for you.
Actually, he was sort of the brains behind the whole operation. I was just kind of along for the ride.
You mean you made us fight our way to the bottom of your fortress for nothing?
Well, you got to see what became of a former student of yours.
What?
Don't you recognize me?
Wait a minute. You look just like the little purple child who I rescued from the board so long ago. Little purple kid.
My name's Gary, and I am he. And sadly, little purple kid never got any bigger as he got older, so I had to push around other people to feel big. Yes, more acid!
Yo, what? Ain't gonna fool me twice, you little freak!
See, Road Cone? That's why I'm raising you like I am, so you won't turn out like little Gary.
Pull my non-existent finger.
No, he must find his own destiny.
Hee hee! Dang it.
And with that conceptual masterpiece, we have the end of our first Pea Guy game. The last levels were a fever dream, but most of the series has been so far.
Oink, oink, zoo pals. Buzz, buzz, zoo pals. Quack, quack.
Next on the Vengeance or Bust disc, we have Pea Guy Arena.
Greetings, slaves. I hope your imprisonment thus far has been miserable. I am here to tell you that you have all unwittingly volunteered to become my personal prize fighters. Some of you may be fighting to find your loved ones trapped in carbonite, and some of you may be fighting to get your frisbee back. But you will all be fighting in my arena.
Watch out, watch out, watch out! His name is John C.
A 2-player versus race mode to complete the level first. Pretty basic. And our last game is the continuation of the journey to find Uncle Patches. Pea Guy Part 2, The Escape from Castle Ernie. This was our first foray into the third dimension. Let's watch the intro.
And when I found Ultima 9, he was hiding in a corner pretending to be dead. I just left him there.
Shouldn't you have taken him to jail or something?
I didn't have the heart to. Besides, without his intimidator suit, Gary is powerless.
Whatever.
And now, if you'll excuse me, I have other business.
Look, it's Pea Guy!
Hello, everybody! Inside that giant castle lives Ernie Smeller, evil nasty lord number 3 and a well-known psychic. According to Garrett, Ernie Smeller has Uncle Patches in there, frozen in carbonite, no doubt beyond several mazes, which we must cross.
I don't want to go through those mazes again.
Shut up, road cone. Crossing mazes builds character, and from your road cone-shaped hair, I can tell you're in serious need of some character.
No, road cone has a point.
Yes, sir, I'm sorry about the hair.
No, I mean if we can go around the mazes and get straight to Ernie Smeller, we won't waste precious time in saving Uncle Patches.
See, road cone? No need for your childish crossing of mazes. You should listen to Pea Guy.
Okay, but how do we go around the mazes?
From here I can tell that the back door is not locked.
Good job, Rusty. Let's do the thing. Only one of us will be able to sneak around, so we'll have to choose wisely who goes. And when one of us gets inside, just shoot Ernie Smeller twice and get out of there. Unless something unexpected happens, there is no need to push all of the buttons. Let's go!
Once again, naturally picking PG, who else would it be? We head into the castle and are confronted by Ernie and his magnet.
Those fools will have to cross my 7 huge mazes if they want to get Uncle Patches. Confound it! I must have left the back door open. No matter, feel the wrath of my psychic power. That's just a magnet. Don't you know anything?
It tries to pull us in towards the spikes, so we have to hide behind stuff to avoid it when it locks onto us. It has inactive periods when we've got to move. The switches do nothing on this stage.
Oh.
We just gotta hit Ernie twice, and then we win.
I'm defeated, and you didn't even have to cross my mazes. Wait a minute. Before I crumble, I will lock the back doors. And to escape, you will have to go backwards through my mazes. Ha 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 ha!
Leaving our uncle here for the moment, we move onward to the first maze. It's pretty straightforward. Wintergreen lifesaver textured ice, and what's this, blue pants? Next level we have a cave. Another magnet trap, but we get the shield. On to the next screen we got the same cave, magnet pit trap, just blasting nasties and hitting them there switches. Our next room is made of screws. We're fighting bowling balls now? And it's more of the same gameplay. The walk speed in this game has been insufferable. Luckily, there is a speed power-up that looks a little weird. It doesn't last that long, though. We move on to this maze section with what kind of sounds like a Doom soundtrack. The angle of the gun makes it a lot harder to shoot than it has to be. We nab an ammo power-up and keep on slowly creeping forward. Slow speed aside, we reach the end and find this... Yeah, no comment. It shoots exploding Tic Tacs, though. This level continues across a couple screens, but we find the last switch and head to the last maze. This one is over before you know it. Just one screen this time. Before we leave, PG meets up with his gang, but he forgot to save Uncle Patches.
There! I did it! I successfully escaped from Castle Ernie! No! I forgot to get Uncle Patches! Never fear! I'll go get him! Now to push the convenient release button in the back.
You freed me already? I was just getting used to being eternally half dead.
We saved you as fast as we could.
Yeah, I'm sure of it. After several long vacations, no doubt. I'll bet Ken rules the whole universe by now.
Lay off!
I'll bet you didn't even deliver those thank you notes.
Hey, delivering thank you notes only causes more problems. Just ask me.
Well, no one will, Coney. And the fact that you even compare yourself to Pea Guy is incredibly laughable. Now shut up, everyone, because I believe that the wondrous one has something to say.
If you mean me by that, I wasn't planning on saying anything, but I guess I should tell you that we still have our work cut out for us. Pacula, Ultimate Asachon, and Ernie Smeller may be defeated. However, there are 9 more nasty lords who threaten our fair land. And their leader, my arch-nemesis Can. We'll go against them soon, but for now I have sent Can a message on a CD. Can, this is Pea Guy. I just want you to know that I'm coming to get you, and that you're gonna be dead. I'm coming to get you. You're gonna be dead. At the bottom of a river. With a hole in your head. I'm coming to get you. Yeah!
And with this being the final PG release from Astral, many plot lines we'll just never see finished. You can really tell Garth had a good amount of story planned out, but that never seemed to come to fruition. This is the end of our official timeline. In 2003, Astral Entertainment partnered with 4 other indie studios to produce a collection of spin-off game beta demos labeled Apocalypse Now. Very timely movie reference for 2003. Our first game is The Magic Land, a 3D RPG title produced by Digital Awakening. We start off with a quick textual plot dump, and we're off to check out this village. We have an inventory and stats. There's a party system where you find group members that will join you on your journey. We can chat with the townsfolk who give out general advice, even if they do look kinda creepy. There is a blacksmith you acquire a sword and shield from. Now, unfortunately, this is where the game for me would crash at our first enemy encounter on the way to Small Town. Thankfully, the channel, The Glass Stream, uploaded working gameplay footage. You really should go check them out if you want to watch the whole 2 hours they recorded. The guy has some pretty funny commentary too. Then we have The Secret of Coolness, our next game in the pack. This entry was developed by Busysoft and starts with a fully animated cutscene. I have to give our old boy Frank the Tank Bowling thanks again for this segment. This was another game that just refused to work for me.
You got mail.
What? You're a bee guy, huh? I know. I'll use my magic crystal ball to find out where he is right now. Come on, crystal ball. Show me where Pea Guy is at this very moment.
Pea Guy is having a wild bounce party. I guess that's just an orb person thing.
Hey, Pea Guy. What's up? Man, I'm cool.
I'm Witchy Witch, and I'm here to kill you all. Especially Pea Guy.
That's not cool at all.
You got a pointy hat with you. That is so lame. Hey, where is everybody?
They all left when you went catatonic. I stayed to fight you fair and square.
Hey, that's it!
Hey, what was that all about? Were we supposed to fight or something?
Yay, now I'm cool!
Excuse me, I'm looking for the Witchy Witch Castle.
What for?
You see, Witchy Witch stole my sunglasses, and I want them back. She's also an evil witch, and she works for Can, my arch nemesis.
Right over there.
Why, thank you, kind sir.
Whatever. Ding dong.
I am here to reclaim what is rightfully mine. Let me in. Open up the gate, please.
You think you can fool me, but you can't. If you want to get in, you'll have to jump over the fence.
Okay.
So it's the same gameplay as Escape from Castle Ernie, except it's 3D instead of top-down. He starts in this hedge maze before coming upon the witch's castle. The next levels are a barrage of wood and stone hallways. Then we get a cutscene.
What's this? This is a magic mirror, stupid. Hi, if you have magic powers, maybe you can tell me where Witchy Witch is. I've been looking for her all over the place, and I'm getting quite tired of walking around. What part of magic mirror don't you understand? I'm magic, stupid. I'm all-knowing, and you'll also know. Now, well, okay then. Where is Witchy Witch all-knowing magic mirror? That's better. Even though it's a pretty stupid question, since everybody knows that witches live in their backyard gardening shed. They do?
The rest of the footage has texture issues, but you get what you get with a 20-plus-year-old fan game. We have another scene as Pea Guy finds the shed.
Whoa! What a scary gardening shed!
I can't believe how cool I look!
Whatever.
What? You don't think so?
No.
What?
Believe me, I am all-knowing.
You little degenerate!
I knew you would say that. See?
Arg!
I also happen to know that Pea Guy is on his
What?
way.
Where is he?
On his way! I told you. Don't you listen to me?
That can't be! I'm gonna put a spell on him so he never finds me!
Wow, that's a fresh approach.
Shut up!
Now we're in some sort of Candyland zone? I feel like this music is kind of made to drive you insane. When PG gets to the exit, he ends up in a mall? Well then, that's just this one level. Then we're off to this icy tundra. This gate makes a convenient filter for these nasties. Frank gets PG to the portal at the end that takes us to a cave. Getting through, we get our last cutscene.
Hey, what are you doing with my glasses on?
They're mine now! Now I'm the one looking cool and all, and there's nothing you can do about it!
So that's why you stole my glasses!
I wanted to look cool, and now I do!
It doesn't make sense to me. You're a witch after all. You could just make some coolness potions.
I would if I could, but I don't know how!
Don't you keep an all-knowing magic mirror around? Why don't you just ask him?
Hey, it's so crazy it might just work! Magic mirror! How do I make a coolness potion?
There is no such thing as a coolness potion,
But
stupid.
the secret of being cool really is having cool glasses!
No, it's not. The secret of being cool is being what you are, with an attitude. See, this is what you are, and this is an attitude.
Wow! How did you know I liked flowers?
I'm all-knowing, stupid. Plus, you live in a gardening shed.
That's right! Hey, kids! Being cool is being who you are, with an attitude! I don't feel like being evil anymore. Have your glasses back, Pea Guy. I'm going gardening!
Honestly, with the writing and everything, this one definitely felt kind of like a kid's show. Very basic, had that little moral lesson at the end. Be you with attitude. I like it. Thanks, Frank. Our next game is Defeating Dr. Robotica, a third-person shooter that involved us stopping a mad scientist and his robot army. Sadly, there is no footage available of this game online, and I cannot get it to run. Our penultimate entry isn't a game, but a short animation by Rapscallion Entertainment. So many long-lost studios. Anyway, let's watch.
And did you see that guy with the tattoo? Man, did you nail him good, and what's wrong?
Nothing.
Okay, well you remember that guy who... What's wrong?
Kodo.
Your brother. What happened anyway?
Well, one day he... Hello?
Hello, you are receiving a collect call from...
Kodo?
Will you accept the charges?
Hello? Help me! Hey, look! I don't have time to visit fans or sign autographs! Who did you say you were? Kodo! Kodo? Where are you? Are you okay? Cat Tower! Help!
This call has been terminated. Thank you for using the payphone service, providing previous telephone access to...
That was my brother! We gotta find him!
Okay, but where is he? Cause if it's far, I have stuff to do tonight.
Gans Tower! Let's go!
Where is that?
I don't know, but we're leaving right now.
Oh, excuse us.
Oh, that's alright.
Hey, don't I know you from somewhere?
No, you don't.
I'm sure I do.
Do not.
Do too.
Do not.
Do too.
Do not.
Do too.
Well, anyway, I have to go.
Here's the elevator. Let's go!
Huh? It ain't coming. Let's take the stairs.
Okay.
Up or down?
Down. I think.
No, I think we should go up. I can't see anything. Where are we?
I don't know. I think we're at the top.
Whoa, there is a door here.
Well, open it.
Okay, here it goes.
Kodo!
I can have your precious Kodo in mind control.
Say, what?
Pardon me?
What?
Huh?
Stop!
Pardon me?
Then stop! I know what he said. Then why did you say pardon me? Because he was being rude. I don't get it. Well, you don't get much, do you? Excuse me. Don't start that again. Start what?
That's it! Get him! Hi! Get out of our way, Mr. Lawyer!
I think not, because I am not a simple lawyer. I am a holographic projection of...
Ultimate
Ascension! You let him get away!
That's alright, because you aren't going anywhere! Meet the other Demonator 3000!
Quick, Pea Guy, do the laundry! Shoot!
Kodo!
Don't worry, Master! I'll protect you! Push off, fiends! Ouch! I'm out of here!
Kodo, I don't want to hurt you, but it's necessary!
You cut, rip, and tear!
Rip and tear until it is done.
Finally on the disc, we have a load of bonus content, with a page that explains the contest that went behind picking the fan games that would go into this collection, as well as their old official site. We have a character bio list and preview stills of the games. There's a page dedicated to one of the contest entrants, as he was afflicted with a computer virus while working on the game, and thus it wasn't fully submitted. And lastly, they had a few demos for previous games, and this? Whatever this was gonna be, it never emerged. And thus we come to the final compilation in the Pac Guy Saga, R.I.P. Guy. Astral's Pea Guy magnum opus was divided into 4 sections. The first, called Pacula's Second to None. This was meant to be a re-release of the original Pac Guy games, updated to the new skin color and name change, as well as some bonus content. Next up is Bits and Pieces, a collection of unfinished games from Astral that sounds like they just couldn't be bothered with them anymore. Given how many games this series has, I can understand the burnout going on there. We would have gotten our first Uncle Patches game, though currently it has no sound, but some properly thought out assets that make me wish this artist had worked on the other games. Next would have been an entry called Bashtalica, a Mortuator helmed game. All we have left from it are the sprites. They give us some idea of how the gameplay may have been envisioned. You can interact with them and see the animations and different character states. Then we have a similar sprite sheet for Assault on Pacula's Castle, a game that would have starred new characters on their own personal quest to kill Pacula and would apparently die in the process. I'm fascinated because it would explain the boss's origins from Pacula's Curse. The next game is a crossover from Astral's other game, Two Tails, about a lizard person who kicks and jumps around. And the Pea Guy universe. PG was gonna turn evil after defeating Can, and Two Tails would have to stop him. There's just a few assets. You can jump and make the bad guys use their weapons. That's it. We also would have had Pac Guy 3, a sequel to the PG2 series that was abandoned after the branding change. When you get the last pellet, the game just closes. That's all, folks. Now we have the compilation Pac Arcana. Some offcuts of release games that came out after the name change. We have the first Pea Guy game with the classic skin and text boxes instead of voice acting. He also gets sunglasses, and we don't have taunt screens from Gary. There was also a beta of Escape from Castle Ernie with Pac Guy instead. And then we got that Atomic Edition with that demonic intro. Then we move on to the final Pac sub-pack, the Fandom Menace. Some of the last Pea Guy fan games released before Astral shuttered its doors for good. We start with a 3D title, Altered Reality. It's a Zelda-esque game that starts with our hero getting teleported from his flat dimension to this castle-themed maze. You shoot and go around getting keys. It has some bugs. Then we got a fan edit of the miniature pixel guy game. It decides to crash as soon as I try to move. We also get a 2D Pac Guy 2 style title with The Quest for Temple Doom. Developed by BD13 Games, it really feels like an Astral game at heart. Instead of buttons or switches, we light these signal flares to summon a teleport? Alright, I guess that's a new concept. So we are hunting down this ancient book before the baddies get it. I have no proof, but this definitely feels like it was made in click and play, like the originals. But maybe that's just wishful thinking on my part. A game is a game is a game, but a can of soup, if properly canned, is good forever. The last fan game is Nasty Blaster, a breakout-style sphere bouncing game. Not a lot to it, though we do control Uncle Patches, so that's cool I suppose. And finally we have the last game, hidden down here in the corner, The Fall of Can, a spoof NES-style top-down game. Not a lot here either. This was the only level developed. They planned for 6. It's very unfinished. Uh-oh. Done summon the wee-woos. And with that, we have the conclusion to the Pac P legend. The fan games, though most unfinished, were really cool to see. Gotta love when the internet latches onto some small weirdo game. Astral was great at interacting with its audience. The world is darker without them. Thank you all so much for sticking through this whole project. Like I said in the last one, I never meant for this one to be this long, but I wanted to get everything archived in the video, while there was still a chance to. With Microsoft's never-ending march forward, a lot of games are just not working anymore on Windows. Next tour, we're going to be visiting another game that gave me some troubles, a Roller Coaster Tycoon clone that really clicks with me. If you made it through Part 1 and Part 2, and you're hearing this, thank you so much. It's really tough starting out, but just knowing that even some people care to watch what I have to say really means a lot. Have a wonderful day, guys.